Oi, oi. Hi everyone, I'm Will from Will's Electrical Services, also known as the Midfield General. In today's episode, what we're going to have a look at, some socket testers that I own. Basically, I do a lot of testing, a lot of commercial and domestic testing, and I've always swung towards Fluke. So what I wanted to do was see, how stuff have evolved, because I know since I bought some of these, I didn't realise what some of the actual, the better socket testers I say the better socket testers, if you're a tester like myself, then you'll know exactly what I'm on about when I get to what my opinions are of those. I usually use the Fluke stuff, so I've obviously got the Fluke voltage testers, but obviously with the MET, I always have the MFT 1720. I've got two of those, and obviously with the wands as well, I usually have the Fluke wands. Which, have I got one on? Yeah, I've got one on me, but I'm going to do a review of the ones tomorrow, or soon anyway. Right, what I'll do is I'll just quickly give you a quick look through them from this angle, because obviously you can't see too much. But I have got a little experiment of what I can show you to test so you can see. Obviously for myself, what I look for is the the strength, because obviously these are going to be in your pocket all day, so you don't want them to bend. Because what I usually find with the Fluke ones, which is probably one of the premium ones out the lot of them, is that they're well built, but where they keep going in your pocket, this pin here breaks and starts going inwards. It's just like I was on a testing contract where it probably gets used 14 sockets, 28 sockets per house, like either side, So yeah, I'll bring you in and have a look. What these are good for is obviously for verifying circuits as well. So obviously what I usually tend to do is if I'm doing an electrical condition report and I'm walking around a house, say the house is under 20 years old, I'm just giving you an example to food for thought, is that if you walk around a house and it's 20 years old and everything, is MK accessories, and you're walking around and then all of a sudden you start spotting there's an MK one or anything like that, like alarm bells, it's just, little things like that. Or if there's chrome accessories downstairs and white upstairs, stuff like that. It's just, and that's what, these are very good for as well. But, right, so what I start off with is, with the sizes, they all look pretty good. I got quite excited. I see this one on Amazon, and it's a Schneider one. And obviously, with Schneider, I'm thinking Merlin Duran, aren't I? Square D was a bit ropey, but I'm thinking Merlin Duran. So I thought, oh, brilliant. But then when I bought it, it was cheap. It was very cheap. It was like 15 quid, and I think it's Forsman. I might be pronounced that wrong. Obviously, I put it down on the things, as well as the prices of them all as we go through them. But yeah, I was, and I've noticed Schneider are doing a lot of test instruments, and I think it is that Forsman, and it looks proper crap. And I'll show you, because look, where I was saying about for the pockets, you can even probably see from there, it's twice, even sometimes 3 times the size of the others. And I've got original Martindale, as I was saying in one of my other videos. I always call these Martindales, and everyone I've ever worked with did, because obviously these were the original company to do them, which is still going strong now, Martindale. I believe they're an English company and all, which is pretty good, which, obviously, what I do like about this one, and what another thing I look for it with all this stuff, is the different colours in things. So, when I see that blue one, I don't really have many blue tools, so I thought, oh, that'd be quite handy, and it's definitely one of the thinnest. It is probably the thinnest out of them all, for going in your pocket, because if you're doing testing all day, it's going to be in your holster all day. So, this is ridiculous. This one's far too thick. Yeah, I've also got one. Which one's this? This one here is Peak Meter, and I got this from Amazon. I got this one from Amazon for 15 quid, and it come with a volt stick as well. And I ain't gonna lie to you, the volt stick seems pretty good. And we've got, what else have we got? So we've got the Martindale, we've got the socket and C. This one here, this one is obviously the adapter one where you can use this one for it. Yeah, I just thought I'd show you that, because also that I always use that for the R2s as well. I don't know why I got that out. Socket and C, I see this. I'm quite like this one, to be honest. I really like this, but as we go through the experiment, I'll show you, and some things will prove. One thing that is worrying is that I watched a video of these because I didn't realise how much some of these do. As in they've evolved. They've got a top of the range one which is hilarious, and it says it's the Part P one, and it's like it's a socket and seat and it's a plug top thing, and I don't know, and it's advertised as Part P. And it's also got, it says that it does an Rcd test, which comes out as pass or fail, which is hilarious. And it's also got, earth loop impedance, where it comes out good, bad, or not. You know what I mean? And it's just obviously I'm talking to you as if you know what you're on about with the testing. So, that is just criminal. It doesn't even make sense. But, hey-ho, it is what it is. And this other one is a DeLong one, which DeLong or whatever, the English brand, they're pretty good. I've got a couple of bits by them, and I must say that when you see the bulk things, I've also got a little earth loopage meter, which I've got from them as well, which is actually alright. I quite like it. It's not the greatest of gears, but it's alright, But it got me by. I've now got the mega earth loopage tester what I wanted, But anyway, what I do is I bring you in, and it's not going to be anything too scientifically. I'm going to plug them in. I'm going to tell you what I think, because some are audio and some aren't. If you're ever going to buy one, don't buy one that ain't audio. It's just a waste of your money, yeah. Right, hi everyone. I'll just bring you in. I'll just give you I'll quickly show you what I've done. I've literally done 5 sockets, and I've basically followed this one. So the first one is correct. Second one is missing an earth. The third one is live and earth reverse. That is why the caps are on there, because obviously they will be live, yeah. And this one is the live and earth reverse, neutral missing. So we know what we're going to be looking for. As you can see by this one, this is the Peak Master, the Amazon Special. This has also got an Rcd test on it, which I do not feel comfortable about, but I've used it and it's fine. And I'll obviously demonstrate it for you, because obviously it's getting in the evening now, so you probably notice the lights will die. So what I'll do is I will go through them all. I will do one by one so we can get through them all, and I'll do a bit of a knockout, because obviously I want an audio one, so the audio ones won't count. So I'll go through them all. So this one here is the peak meter. Yeah, that is obviously silent, so straight away that's pissed me off. But that's the Amazon £15 one, which comes with a wand, which is pretty good. That one, see, yeah, there, it's got one light, live, neutral, reverse. No, hold on, no it doesn't. Missing earth, yeah, second one. Yeah. What you tend to find with these is when you're using them, when you're using them all day, I don't tend to, because we get to the Fluke one, I don't tend to really look at them. I listen to the audio because obviously it makes a noise. Yeah, so that's okay. But it's pretty pony, because it doesn't make a noise. As a professional, you can't really use it. Look, see, I'll try and do it there, see if it works here. Yeah, see, that works the Right, so what we do is we put this one over there on the shit pile, because that fails because it's crap, yeah, because it's not audio. This is the DeLong one, which is, I don't think I'm pronouncing it right, because the guys in the wholesaler pronounce it different as well. Yeah, but that's nice. Can you hear the ringing? You know what I mean? You don't even have to look at that. You get used to that. It's not very consistent, but yeah, straight away. Hear that's like making a warbling noise, so you can't, there's something wrong straight away. But it's nice and clear, all the LEDs. I think this one was actually pretty cheap, this one. Yeah. Yeah, it's really nice, isn't it? Now I'll go back so you know which. Yeah, so that one's pretty good. I'm going to leave that one over there. That's passed. Kewtech as well. I've not really used much of this Kewtech, but I've noticed a lot on Instagram. There's a lot of boys using their meters, and they look pretty smart, to be fair. I've never really got involved, but I thought it's only fair. I can't really do this. review without trying one of these. The only one that is missing is a Mega one, but to be honest, it's exactly the same as the Fluke one, in every way. So I have actually got one, but it's out in my other meter. Yeah, so that one sounds pretty good. It's pretty consistent. It's got the 3 lights. I like that. Yeah, it's got a nice ringing. It's probably not as loud as that DeLonghi one, but D-Log. I don't know why I keep calling it DeLonghi. Yeah, that one. That's all right. It's pretty good. See what I mean? Because when you're doing this, you're flying around, you're plugging them in. You don't necessarily, you obviously have to look, but you don't pay attention. So that one definitely passes. I like that. Yeah. Obviously, I'm not going to bother with that. I just got that out because, you can plug that in. These ones don't fit in it, but these ones do if you take the... I'll quickly show you. Yeah, so I'll just quickly show you with that one. So I've set this one up and that one's coming through, 246. Yeah, we are in the middle of nowhere, so, yeah. Not that you're ever going to use that. Obviously, if you know what you're doing, you could actually probably trip the RCD with this with a couple of leads if you know what you're doing, yeah. We all know how to do it, but I'm not saying it out loud. I ain't pulling fuses out. Yeah. Right, the next one. The next one is a Schneider one, yeah, which I'm so disappointed. Look at the size of it compared to the Martindale, yeah. It's dreadful, isn't it? Look, it's even that's how it's. Yeah, I'll show you it. I don't know why. I think it was just because of the Merlin Duran stuff, but there it has. I can slide that to you as it goes. Yeah, see that? It's just got the 2 lights, and for some reason it's got the RCD light comes on there, but where it is so poor that you can even see the light coming through the other side. It's getting the old borrowed light. So yeah, and I'll just take you through. It's got no audio. I don't know if they do a bit more expensive one or not. I'm not really interested. I'm never going to buy it because I don't even know why I bought that one. Well, I did because I thought, it's Schneider. It might be worth a go, Yeah, and see, it's got the 30mm RCD. Yeah, we'll test that. Yeah, that works. That is definitely going on the shit pile. That absolutely pony. Yeah, so I'll show you the one I use all the time. This is the Fluke Sm 200. Don't get me wrong, each one of these brands, even that peak meter, they probably do one with audios, but it's just the way it is. Yeah. So I'll quickly just do this one. Look. Yeah, you can hear it's got. I don't know if you can hear through there, but it's got a nice, good sound to it, a bit like that Kewtech one has. But look, this is what I like. Yeah, you don't even have to look at. You don't. It's not even close. You know what I mean? It's distinctive. Yeah. Yeah, it's got a lovely little display where the red comes up bright as anything. This particular one is probably about 2 years old. Look, see all the dents in it. Yeah. Then again, yeah, it's still my favourite out of the lot, to be fair. Yeah, and then we just go for the Martindale, the Buzz It. Yeah, this is an audio one. I'll go for it. Look. Yeah. Lovely little display. It's probably got the best display out of them all, and I'd like to say that it's probably got the most ergonomics. Is probably the best. That's the only problem. I don't know if there's something wrong with it, or it's spelling it out, but there's no noise. It's not warning you. I don't know if I've got a faulty one or what. If anyone else has got the exact same one, could let us know. But I'm well disappointed because, like what I was saying earlier about when you're not so much rushing around because you have to inspect it to look into it. But, if you're doing an office block in London and you've got like 50 floor boxes, you're not really, we're in the real world. But look, it makes me think that it hasn't got an audio for the like warning, because that is so consistent, you know. But see what I mean? It's weird how it starts, but it don't. I don't know. So that's going on the shit pile and all. No, it ain't. Yeah, well, say shit pile. I ain't throwing them away. They're going to go in the fucking test unit. Probably give it to Ollie to use. Yeah, and this is my socket in C122. Yeah. Proper nice, isn't it, that one? See, this one and the Fluke one is the ones that I use all the time. But yeah, look, it sounds really good. Yeah, look, that's probably the clearest one, to be fair. I think that's even clearer. I'll get it up against the Fluke in a minute as well. It's a little bit bigger. And another thing is with it is, I know it's the smallest thing in the world, but this one has got a really nice rubber bit there where this one hasn't. And this one does, I do drop it quite a lot just because it slips out my hands. Look, I'll put them next to each other because I reckon these two are the better ones. Yeah. That socket in C is definitely louder, isn't it? It's just that, you know, to be fair to it, that is a lot older. You know what I mean? It's like, they're both mine, so it don't really matter, does it, really? Yeah. Look, the display and the red one on that. This one just has green. It doesn't have any reds. So, yeah. Yeah. I hope this has been some help to you. I don't really know what more we can really do, but yeah, they all have their nice functions. Right, let's just get that one against that. I bet you there's a few at home thinking, yeah. I'd say they're probably about the same sound, really. Nice clear displays, aren't they? Yeah. Just a shame about that, isn't it? That's a fucking shame, because look how shallow it is, look, compared to that one. Yeah. I'll bring them up. So if I've got to choose, because we're doing a review, I'm going that one first, that one second, that one third, that one fourth, that one fifth. I don't know what. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right, but that is a lot cheaper. But I'll put the prices of them all up, yeah? That is dog shit. That ain't even ever leaving this unit, so, yeah? And why on earth you need that 30, that RCD, yeah? Right, I'll just bring you up to the top, and I think that brings us to the end of this one. Right, that brings us to the end of another episode. It was only a short one, this one. And also, this episode is solely for electricians to... just to give them a little look at this. Do not rely on these for isolation. There is correct procedures, and there is also free handouts for guidance for management of safe electrical and safe isolation procedures for low voltage installations. You know, if you don't know how to do safe isolation, you've got to download that, yeah, whatever you do. So don't fuck about with it, because you can get hurt, yeah. And I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you can subscribe and like, and I'll see you later. Alligator. Up the old blues, why not?